Evening peeps, evening, welcome back to the channel. You'll have to let me know the sound's coming through all right. It was I did the ring calf last night and they were complaining that the cars were louder than the voice, so I jiggled some settings, but I hadn't jiggled some settings previously, so I don't know why anything wasn't working yesterday, but hopefully it's all back working today. Again, when we get into the lobby, you'll just have to let me know whether it is working or not properly, whether you can hear it properly over the cars, etc, etc. Thank you very much. Right, now that's out of the way, let's get into tonight. We are live for round 6 of the P1 Race Community Super GT series. We're live from High Speed Ring. We've got a 5-minute qualifier followed by a 15-minute sprint race. And then we draw a number for reverse grid, and then we drop into a 30-minute endurance. So at the halfway point, when we finish the 15-minute sprint race, I pull up a random number generator, and I think, who have we got? I think I go from 8th to 15th, so 8th to 14th, depending on how many drivers there are. So always starts at 8, and then whoever's wherever the lobby ends, if you like, then that's where I go to with the numbers. So 8 to 15 or 8 to 14 tonight, we'll get a random number reverse grid. So that's what we've got lined up for you lots. Let's have a look at some points going into, come on, press the right button. There we go. So leading the way in this championship is P1 Dylan with 210 points. We've got Mocking Weeks in at second with 202 points. Obi-Wan third with 168 points. Ice Chand in fourth with 132 points. Manny fifth with 120 points. We've got Pilgrim in sixth with 113 points. Tyre Slayer 7th with 105 points. Skippy in 8th. I don't think he's racing tonight. He's in 8th currently with 99 points. We've got Campo in 9th with 91 points. Mulson in 10th with 89 points. We've got Dazzler in 11th with 79 points. Nick Vic 007 in 12th with 60 points. P1 Apache 13th with 46 points. Wrecking Ball Racing in 14th with 44 points. Again, some drivers have dropped in and dropped out of this league, so a lot of drivers picking up points, but not all able to enter the lobby together. And then last 3 drivers on the sheet, we've got Captain Pugwash with 43 points in 15th. 16th is Ban Daly with 32 points, and Fudder in 17th with 9 points. So that's what we've got coming up. Let's just get ourselves into the lobby then. So merch still available, people. Couple of t-shirts left, but plenty of stickers. Let me know if you want any stickers. Hit me up at darksmoker@googlemail.com. Bosh. Right, hold on. Okay, evening. How are we all doing? I just needed to click some things. So, High Speed Ring, one of the original tracks from Gran Turismo. Not masses to it. A big banked first turn. Full speed all the way around here. And down towards another left-hander. Slightly banked, but you do have to drop the brakes on for this one. Very, very tight. No wall riding, thank you very much. Down here then, under the bridge. And then or over the bridge, and then turning right straight into a left and into the tunnel. Again, just wants to push you out to the outside of the track onto the grass there, straight into this left, under the tunnel. Then again, not a great deal to actually worry about in terms of corners on this track. We've missed that. You've ruined it for me. And now we've got to go all the way back here. Can't hear the cars. Ah, good. Good, well reminded. Good, there you go, just be. Cheers, mate. Right, so now, are they louder than me? Am I louder than them? Doesn't matter which view I'm in, because, like I say, last night, in CAF, complaining that cars were louder than me, so, again, I hadn't fiddled with any settings, I hadn't touched anything, I know PlayStation has got an update, whether that's done anything, I don't know, but... Looks like we're about to qualify underway at least. We'll get to see this final lap, so just out of that tunnel then we'll pick up where we left off. And towards this last corner again, back to the left hander, how to pair this speed through here. Back onto that start of the straight. It's not really too much to look at in terms of this circuit. Just put it not too far, you can see it yourself. 5-ish corners. See if you want to count with the what's a little loud? I'm a little loud, or the car's a little loud. Car's gone down a bit. Hopefully that's sorted things out. We'll soon find out. So qualifying just to get underway. Out of the window of Welly Bob's car at the side of Ice Chan's standard matte green, gold or matte green and yellow sea lights. Get ourselves out on track then, come on, find me a car. So, have we had anybody else that go for a car change this season? The Supra were very popular early on. Opting to drop over to the Nissan GTR. Yeah, it's going on Welly Bob. The Supra very popular. I think it was one of the cars you sort of won halfway through the game itself, so most people had one. Simulated resistance is futile. Yes, it is. There you go. Starship Enterprise. Resistance is not futile. We will win. Believe you me. We're not getting bogged out over here. I'll tell you that for starters. Nope. Come too far. So, hot laps underway then. First one to set a time. Let's have a flick through these cars. NSX M4 Tyre Slayer. Orange and blue Golf livery. Still not managed to get those leads off that car then goes on. Stuck on there since the autumn last year, look. Left input on the car. That's what happens when you leave the car in the tree. Obi in the NSX, in the GTR, was the only driver in the GTR at the start of this series. I was a little bit upset because it was quite OP, it was quite overpowered to everything else, but a few drivers have opted for it. Obi in the NSX, Agent Blue in the Elise, and yellow and black Ford Nick Vic in the GTR, Ice Chan in the Supra again, matte green and gold. Supra. SO livery smashed all over that one. It was a Supra for Manny, Castrol Supra for Campo, Apache has gone for... Where's he gone? Oh, he put fast lapping, he's moved up the field. There he is, Apache. He's opted to the NSX in round 6. Pick the GTR. Looked at Obi-Wan in his GTR. Everybody forward to the capture. Okay, so it's Pilgrim currently on the front row of the grid, front spot of the grid, 111.1 for him. He's been in the pits and back out, so obviously not happy with his first couple. So he's third, grid, Welly Bob in fourth, that's got him fifth. All over the back of Apache through there. Just a little nudge out of the way. Settled as even he's not. All over the place then. It's still Pilgrim on that top spot. It's jumping Nick Big. That's not the line. That's not the line, ice. What was happening there? What was happening there? You're just getting it all wrong. Very strong tempo of time outside your car back daily. So qualifying almost over. Where are we? It says still Pilgrim, apologies for the epilepsy. Pilgrim still on that top spot with a 110.8 now. He's found a little bit more time. He's tucked up behind Wilson as well, so a little bit of a toe down this straight. That goes quick this time. Then final lap of qualifying. Now or never for anyone to put their times in, like the weeks they're out on track. Slayer across the line. Third for him then, unless anybody comes through and beats him. Welly Bob through that last turn. So in the NSX. Welly Bob stomps one in, 111.2, throws himself into second position on the grid. Obviously using futuristic Star Trek technology to achieve that. There's Pilgrim on pole then, Welly Bob second, Rocky Weeks third, Tyre Slayer fourth, Obi-Wan fifth, Asbert sixth, Chap seventh, Van Daly in eighth. Manny is in 9th, Wilson is in 10th, Captain Pumosh is in 11th, Pompo in 12th, Apache in 13th, Nick Big in 14th. There we go. So that's going to be grid positions for race 1. Good lap by Pilgrim there, 110.8. Almost half a second quicker than anybody else. So 15-minute sprint race coming up, and then we go for a bit of a random reverse grid. So I pick a random number between 8 and 14. I don't. I get a random number generated to do it for me, so there's no chance of me getting called out for cheating. Right. Come on, let me in. Let me in for race 1. Just, is the sound still coming through all right if you're listening? Come on, let me in. Here we go. Here we go. Turn the nonsense on. Come on. It's a bit misty here at high speed ring. Let's see, get on off the line then. Red lights go on then. Wait for these to drop. Hopefully we don't see any false starts out of anyone. Fantastic. Nobody getting it wrong. The drivers having some really good starts there. Monkey Weeks hits one off the line. Pilgrim not able to get that NSX up to speed. He's been swamped by a few drivers already as we come into turn 1. Drops from first up to 7th. Pilgrim might even fall a little bit further back. He's got drivers all over the back of him. So he'll weave and swerve, looking for a position coming down into turn 2 then. Over goes to the inside line on Monkey Weeks. Speed through there, a little bumps into the wall on the exit of that one. Dazzler's got himself into second, Ice Champ in third, Obi-Wan fourth, Song in fifth, then Daily, sorry, in 6th. Capo 7th. Nick Vick in 8th. In 9th. Pilgrim all the way down to 10th now. Actually in 11th. Tyre Slayer in 12th. Welly Bob. Second position on the grid is down to 13th. So second from the last at the minute. Just behind him. Head up. Start, finish straight, then stop lap 2. Now we can see Dazzler have a go at Mockin here in turn 1. Long sweeping left. On in the GTR, making way through the Supras. Running way past Ice Chan, just about to get his way past Dazzler. He's got the inside line on Mockin, but Mockin carries the speed on the exit. Little bumps exit in that turn 2 there. Ice Chan dips one back at the inside, trying to get the move back on Obi. A bit of a door rub there for Dazzler. Camera angle looking back at new level and swerving around positions. That will be the penalty zone, those 2 yellow marks. Mockin starting to put a bit of a gap now then, not enough to break away from the toe, maybe enough with the mirrors full of Obi-Wan of other drivers. That just put him off enough to go for the proper hunt on Mockin Weeks. So he's leading by 0.7 of a second at the minute. Ice Chan looking for a different line through there. It's been high down to low. We're going to wing up the inside of Obi. He's got the inside line coming into turn 2. Side, he's going to get him on the break in here. It all close up on Mockin Weeks. This GTR struggles a little bit around that corner. The Supra seems to grip up quite well. Mockin Weeks has had a terrible time through turn 1, turn 2. Real slow through there. Dazzler snuck through and taken first off him. Everybody's now closing up on Mockin Weeks. A little bit of a gap he had, absolutely gone now. Lost, in fact, with Dazzler taking that position. Sorry, still on the back line, Ice Chan here as well, so top 5 pulled a little bit of a gap then. Manny just bolted a little bit of a gap behind him, sorry, he's a little bit further away than he is. Still punch it down, start, finish straight, 4 positions here. Here's Welly Bob looking for a way past. Very punched up these GT500s. He's managed to get himself back to the front of this race. Oh, Obi-Wan slides one at the inside of Dazzler. Sneaks through to take that second back off him. Or it's going to be chopping and changing positions. Race by the looks of it. Fourth, then moves on fifth. Probably bolted onto that right hand and 6th. Nick Vick actually dragging everybody else slightly closer towards them. Line just outside of that tow range in a minute for Nick Vick. All the time, drivers behind, Van Daly in 8th, leading that next little pack, Tyre Slayer. Run around the outside, look at that, makes it work around the outside, really good. That speed, Welly Bob looking to pull past him, it is, trying to get up the inside then for Welly. So that's side for the 2 SXs. Forced their way past the Nissan GTR of Nick Vick. Side by side coming into turn 2. A little bit more speed around the outside, but Nick Vick's following him through as well. Anybody else? Not quite. Still big pile of drivers up front, still battling out for positions. Weeks almost Stifler gets knocked down to third. Obi-Wan is under pressure then, drops himself down to sixth. Mistake somewhere, Mulsanne's managed to get past him, as has Manny. Manny also having a look at Mulsanne then coming out the start finish straight. Good back out, coming through turn one. Going on around there, so I'm hoping Mulsanne close up on the drivers in front. Manny driving into him very lightly and pushing him along, gaining the toe, which speeds him up, and then a little bump again. Here it comes. Obi-Wan in sixth in that GTR, or inside of two NSXs there. Two Supras. Sorry, not NSXs. Mulsanne almost losing it around that turn. It's on to makes it two positions and it goes from 6th to 4th. So the top 6 are still pretty much together, and then a little bit of a gap back to 7th and Tyre Slayer and Pilgrim. Two NSXs. We're looking very small for the road in a minute. There's already got just in the background looking to try and get involved as well. Next little pack, 10th for him, 11th for Van Daly, as well as Lord Campo, 13th for Captain P1RCs. Nick Vick is coming in the pits. Wow, tyres absolutely blown out. Front left, front right. Screaming out to be changed. No fuel needed, so tyres on and released. Mocking the medium tyres, so not as fast, but they will not wear out in this 15-minute race. So also got the mediums on for Odie as well. Soft on for Manny. He's finding his way through the field. Chan has had a little mistake, dropped from 2nd down to 5th. Drivers swapping positions all over the place. Mulsanne still holding 6th, got two NSXs in Tyre Slayer and Pilgrim slowly closing up the most front as well. Get himself involved in the other two NSX's fight at the minute. To engage walk, drive, or something. Stream kicking in there, Van Daly, Campo closing up. There you go, a little bit of bump drafting, just watching Apache on the road. He can break the air, gives these lot a tone, they carry a little bit more speed and just get slowly close up and dink into the back of Apache and pushing forward back a little bit more. There you go, and for a look around the outside again, you just can't carry the speed through their band. Look at that. Apache able to just carry the speed through there on that outside edge. Opens up, Captain P1RCs finds himself sweated in between those other two Supers in the background, finds himself in 10th place then, past Van Daly and past Campo. Nick Vick will just catch going into the wall. He's got the mediums on for the second stint. Yeah, he must have had softs on for the first stint, he absolutely destroyed them. And this Mocking Weeks then now with 1.6 seconds clear air between him and second. That's got in the second position. Into third. So it's Supra 1, 2 and 3, followed by Obi-Wan's GTR. There's a little look. Is he going to go through it into turn 2 here, Obi? Okay, just can't go for the move. Lock his feet around the outside of that one. Right behind it, coming up towards turn 3. If you move into this one either. Into the exit of the tunnel, down towards that final corner. A little bit motored up to the back end of this line. So we have got a few drivers. Song, there's Ice Chand as well, Tyre Slayer. Ice Chand pushing Ice down to 8th position. Now, what we're going to see Obi doing here then, around this final corner. Move on Manny up this long straight. Again, Pilgrim's pretty close to him. Let's see the NSX go for the move first. Here we go. Might be able to get a pair of them on the inside of Obi. Obi moves out himself to get past Manny. 3 wide going into turn 1 then. Pilgrim with the inside line. Obi gone high. Manny's just on to 5 minutes space he can on track. That's one. He's looking to come back up the inside of Obi-Wan here. Just can't carry the speed to there on the inside. Fifth then Milsan just through that turn 2, catches the ball, seems to be down a little bit. It's Chance 7th, being harassed by Tyre Slayer in 8th. Oh, actually testing out the drift capabilities of the GTR then through there. Tyres, those mediums looking pretty beaten up to push those hard for a 15-minute race. Washington mediums in the Super in 10th, Super in 11th of Campo, his front right absolutely blown out as well. Bailey, not too bad tyre wise. Early Bob, been in a wall, been in the pits. Oh, he's been in the pits, lap 8. Stuck another set of socks on, but that's put him way off the field. Same for Nick Pick, unfortunately he's another 7 seconds down from Whirly Bob. Coming into the last couple of minutes of race 1 here tonight. Weeks continues to lead. Still looking at that time, it was 1.6 down to 1.1 now as they come through turn 2. That's not over the back of Pilgrim. Go to the move. Oh, tired today, people. P1 still back to that 4th place. Now the order has Ice Chap. Sitting in 8th for Ice. Big battle with Tyre Slayer at the minute for that 7th position. That's a good couple of laps now. Free and clear of those drivers behind. 1.3 seconds ahead of Van Daly. Actually, testing out that drift just slowed it down a little, allowing these boys to go past. So probably sitting at 11. Campo in at 12, but coming in the pits because he's blown out that tyre. May as well just carry on, I think. Volleyball goes through then. Still in the pits. Nick Vick just rounding that final turn. Will Campo get out before him? Released. Just coming out onto the circuit. Nick Vick carrying the speed up towards turn 1 and sweeps past him. Not up to speed quite yet then for Campo. He has got that faster tyre on. Might be able to make a good job on Campo before the end of the race. Lady, we are on to the last minute. 4 seconds lead for Mockin. Pilgrim pressed hard. Qualified first, Pilgrim, just not able to get that NSX off the line as quick as he'd liked. Unfortunately, everybody was swamped him. He ended up 7th and just fell further and further back from Shaw. So in 10th at one point. Slowly but surely, incidents, slow happenings, he's managed to pull his way back to 2nd, pushing hard, time giving up on him around there. This is his final lap then, so Lewis has just got to get around here, stake free, pretty much free and clear, 1 time left to go. Oh, Pilgrim almost losing it around there. Back around, I saw that ISX kick up sideways again, almost tries to kill him. Worry about the Mockin then. That's a fast corner for this last one. Straight punch, that's not pretty straight. Oh no, Pilgs, no! Come on, get it back up. Come on, full tilt, come on. Oh, Pilgrim, no, tyres have blown him out. Should just hold on to 5th, I think. Nice chance closing up on him pretty rapidly towards the line though. Nice chance, took it off him. Unfortunately, well not unfortunately, Mocking Weeks taking the win then. Oh, Pilgrim, Obi-Wan coming home in second. Also I'm taking third. Dazzler coming home in fourth. Nice chance fifth. Pilgrim spinning it out the last corner. It was threatening, wasn't it? A couple of corners before it, tried to kill him a couple of times, and that last one just carried a little bit too much speed through it. I can imagine he's absolutely fuming right about now. Absolutely fuming. I would be in the last corner. So there are official results from race 1 then. So it's Mocking Weeks taking the win. Obi in second, Mulsanne third, Dazzler fourth, Ice Chan fifth, Pilgrim sixth, Captain Pugwash seventh, Manny in eighth, Tyre Slayer ninth, and Daly 10th, P1 Apache in 11th, Welly Bob 12th, Nick Vick in 13th, and Campo 14th. There we go. Race 1 done and done. Now, wasn't launching myself at sheep, alright? Wasn't launching myself at sheep last week. No. No, we sent golf balls. We sent many golf balls at sheep. They were just roaming the course, the damn things. Right, shut up. Stop distracting me. Random number generator. Okay. So I do this every week to prove I'm not cheating. Look, it's already set up there with number 4 on it, but I'm going to change that criteria and 2 little boxes from 8 to 14. Alright, so 8 to 14. I'm not lying. Can you see that? You see that? I don't know if you see that. And I'm going to just press go. I'm just going to press go. Boop. Why aren't you doing it? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong thing. I meant to press generate. I'm going to press generate. Place a camera. 11. That's the number. So, drivers, all riders will be persecuted. Ooh. So, the grid gets reversed from 8 to 11, and everybody else stays as they were, but reverse grid. Yeah, it's random between 8 and 11. That's what's happening there. So the front of the grid and the back of the grid will remain pretty much the same. So again, if you're listening, is it coming through okay? Can you hear the cars loud enough? Can you hear me loud enough? Do I need to change anything? We had complaints the other night that they couldn't hear me over the cars. I jiggled some settings, not that I've jiggled settings prior to them. God, look at that. That's going to be a cold coffee, isn't it? That one. That's a qualifying and race. It's 25 minutes. Sorry, Pugwash. Sorry, Pugwash. I never picked the right number for Pugwash. I don't know what he wants me, what he expects it to be, but it's always been wrong. Oh, Nick Vick says the game cheated and swapped his tyres out for him. What do we reckon, people? What's your verdict on that one? What's your verdict? Did the game do it? Or is he on a full-on blagathon? So Dazzler's left the room and come back into the room. Has he changed livery or something? What's he done? No, there he is. Same car, same livery. we do still get issues with these lobbies. I know last night when we were doing the ring calf, I joined the ring calf, I started the stream, and then boom, I got kicked out of the lobby. Everybody. And then we just rejoined and it was all right. Random. So after not launching myself at sheep, I've got the bug again, people. The beast. She's going out again. She's got to keep me safe. We're going out again. We're going back out to Wales. Different bike park this time. We're going to Duffy or Duffy, DYFI bike park. We went to Revolution Bike Park last weekend. That was pretty cool. First time I've been there. What people might not realise is all these places that have turned into bike parks, all of them, literally all of them in Wales. We were riding those and popping locks off of gates on Forestry Commission land. Oh, 30 years ago. And then driving Land Rovers up with ropes attached and just wrapping around your handlebars. Off you go, up the hill. That's what we were doing 30 years ago. And now all the places we used to ride turned into bike parks, started making thousands of pounds. Bleeders. We should have bought a Welsh mountainside. So, race 2 tonight gets underway at 9:38. So you've got about a minute left. We go for a full 30-minute enduro for race 2. A little bit trickier again, reverse grid apart from 8 to 11. They get randomised. It's 11 to 14. It's 11 to 14. I get it wrong every week. I get it wrong every week because it's chaos. Turn 2 is the corner people are saying no ball riding. Can't pass that now. Unfortunately, can't see it. Anybody else anywhere near it? No. Not yet. We're just going to see Captain Pugwash. I think. He's changed his livery. He's gone for the full gold for this one. So this is the corner we don't want to see ball riding on. Even in reverse. Dent. I've still got Pugwash all over it. Okay, so here we go then. Race 2. About to get underway. Oof. It's a bit dark. The mist has gone finally, but we are here for a half an hour race then for race 2. Let's see how they get on. Lights go on then. No fault starts, literally everybody dropping the hammer all at the same time. Just had a good start though. Should be able to hold on to the lead coming into turn 1. Drops himself across in front of Bandaley, looking to block off that run from the inside. Bandaley run on the outside if he wants that position. Into turn 2 then. Bailey Manning also a little bit dropped back for the Supra for race 2 here. Manny was in the skyline for race 1. Still will make it back. Swap halfway through. Still really tidy through these tight lefts and rights. Very bunched up still. Well, a little bit of contact. Oh, Captain Pugwash almost got pinballed across the track there. by 0.4 of a second. And Daly in second just, but Dazzler looking at the inside to take that off him, but Manny Affix got even closer up the inside and gone, yeah, I'll have some of that as well. Oh, but Dazzler carries the speed. He's got the slipstream on Apache as well, heading down towards turn one. Carrying great speed down here as well. Just a nudge up the road. Manny now going to the inside. Back Daly round the outside. Nice Champ looking for a way through here as well. Again, Champ just carry the speed round the outside here. Again, Apache holds on to that lead. Through there. Everybody's struggling a little bit around that corner. So let's run through the field then. So it is Apache that's leading. 2 laps down. Van Daly in the second. That's the third. Monkey Weeks in fourth. That's Champion in fifth. Manny sixth. Haven't changed your car. Have you changed your car? I haven't changed your car. Getting you confused with Apache on. Obi-Wan 7th, Pilgrim having a go at him though, at the inside for that 7th position. Not quite got it yet, I don't think, but he's about to. Try both cuts under Manny. Getting the job done as well. And Obi still side by side coming into turn one. Obi should be able to just carry the speed around the outside here. There you go, as easy as that. Nick's followed it through, another GTR, squeezes his way past Pilgrim. That inside line, defensive as it might be, is so much slower than the outside. Ooh, was that Mulsang or Welly Bob getting a little bit sideways? Welly Bob. Into second. Locking Weeks has found his way through to third as well. Finals next week of this. Behind, nice Champ Van Daly. Getting back in front of him, I think he's carrying the speed enough to get to the in front of him onto the racing line. Around the outside. Line. This is up on the end of Monkey Weeks' Super there. A bit of contact between the two of them, a little bumper rub. Still very tiny pack then. Still lead Apache second, Monkey third. There's Chandler on board with winning fourth. Oh, Van Daly just firing his way around the outside there. Look at the little swamping nice Chandler. Not able to carry his feet through that turn. Obi and Pilgrim are moving side by side for literally the last lap. This is pretty much where we called the new last time. Stay on board with Ice Champ and watch this battle evolve in front. Pilgrim actually getting the job done on Obi. Oh, Ice Champ, oh, he came in there far too hard, almost took out Obi. Didn't cause any damage apart from to himself, unfortunately, slowed him down a little bit. No threat from behind at the minute, big gap behind him. Just sending back to good song. Problem with his own, Captain Pugwash, Welly Bob, Tyre Slayer, all pretty close to him. Bit of a gap back to Nick Vick then, 5.4 seconds. Manny as well, dropped out of the main pack. 1.2 behind Nick Vick and Campo. What's happened to Campo? 16.5 seconds down, unfortunately, for Campo. Must have got it wrong somewhere. I've not seen a green car spinning around. The lead of the race on Dazzler into this final turn, first turn, wrong end of the circuit. Big hit to the wall, makes no damage, kicking off behind as well. Come on cameras, look at this, almost 4 wide. And Obi-Wan having a little bit of bumper contact there as well. Together. Still very, very tight packed. Chance dragging himself back onto the. Oh! His hands trying to go sideways round each other then. This is all just going to work out in Ice Champ's favour. Look, he's already bolted onto the back rather patchy around there. Slipstream for him now then. Also in 8th, Captain Pugwash 9th, Tyre Slayer 10th, Willie Bob in 11th, Nick Vick 12th, in 13th, Campo 14th then. Into the lead of this race. How much longer? Dazzler looking to get that first place back off him. It's going to make him run around the outside at turn 1. Enough gap between themselves and third place Pilgrim to drop the toe. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know how brutal of a move that was. That looked pretty pushy. That did from Dazzler. Might have just carried a little bit too much speed into that corner. Catching out pushing him wide into the wall. So now Pilgrim to sneak through and take that second position. Unfortunately, Mocky was dropped to third. One in 4th, Matt Daly in 5th, Nice Chance 6th, G in 7th, Tyre Slayer 8th, Son in 9th, Willie Bob 10th, Pugwash in 11th, Vic 12th still, and he's not managed to get past him yet in 13th, Campo about half a second, but not enough to close up on Manny. Slipstream gets past Dazzler. SX was putting in fastest laps in qualifying, so now he's got a clear track in front of him. Can he make the break? See Dazzler inside line again, knocking it all over the back of him again for third. Has a little look at the inside coming into turn 3. That's jumped up back into second from Mocky. Oh, who's that? That's Van Daly off in the background. He's got it a little bit too hot round that turn. Oh, lights the rears up, getting it back up to speed as well. Shane drops from 4th, 5th. 4th or 5th, drops to 10th, unfortunately. No damage on the car. Dent in the ego in terms of the race. Such a good position, such a bad position. To get that NSX out of the slipstream range just yet. About to peel that Perspex window out the side of it though. Mocky Weeks and Dazzler close right up on him then coming into turn 2. Weeks then all the way around the outside, carries the speed all over the back of Pilgrim. Just going to move up the inside into this turn 3. Side by side between him and Pilgrim. Pilgrim just hangs on to it. Backs off coming into this final turn. And use the toe coming out of this turn. Second, Pilgrim get a good corner out of that, good exit out of that last turn. Bosh, there you go, that's exactly what good drafting is. in the rear, fires you look towards P1 Pilgrim, but Dazzler still picks up the toe, so it drags him closer to P1 Pilgrim as well. On the brakes, all three of these drivers want to control these cars, not mess it up. Trying to blow those tyres out too early as well. Still first, second, third for Pilgrim, Watkin and Dazzler. We'll be almost back on main for the back end of this fight as well, just a second back at the moment. So fifth, Wellybob in sixth. Chan seventh. In 8th, Apache in 9th, Van Daly after a spin, still holding that 10th, still a long way down after those driving as well. Plenty of time left on the race clock. Nick Vick in 11th, still being hounded by Apache. Campo has made a good position into 13th. Captain Pugosh has been in the pits, fresh set of tyres on for him. What can he do with those? Supras again, have a look at. Where is he? And they do get themselves past Pilgrim. Carry good speed through there this time. Having a look at Dazzler. Dazzler's got the inside line though into turn 3. Might be able to carry the speed around the outside and hold the line into the next turn. I think he's just about got it. Dazzler's trying to make that Supra as wide as he can. Not wide enough for a circuit like this, unfortunately. He drops himself back into second, Dazzler third. These two work together to close back up on Monkey Weeks in front. Pilgrim goes high, Dazzler goes low. A little bit more speed around that top edge. There you go, Ruby now just wins 8 behind Dazzler. He'll be getting a little toe off of Dazzler down here. Tyre Slayer is leading that next little pack in 5th. All side for company. Really hard, nice Chan, not that far behind it either. She falls out with that little pack, he's in 9th. A lonely race at the minute, 2.5 seconds behind that. 1 second over Van Daly. He's actually being closed up by Manny and Nick Vick here by the looks of it. Captain Pugosh getting closer to it as well. Pugosh on fresh brand new tyres. Soft since the start. Got the power into the wall there as well. So these three swap places again. Pilgrim gets himself back into the lead of the race. Watkin in second, Dazzler still third. There is Obi properly involved in this fight. Tyre drops himself in the pits this lap. For your chair. This thing's ridiculous. Slowly out my office when they were doing hard upgrades. They wouldn't give me one of the new ones. I couldn't lose one. So, Pilgrim now fend off Monkey Weeks. Behind him at the minute. Towards this final corner, yeah. Pilgrim just staying high. Benefiting, it seems to just help him pull out of that corner. Hopefully that won't be enough to stay out of direct attack from Monkey Weeks into turn 1. Closing back up or using that slipstream. I don't think he's going to be quite in a position to go through into turn 2. I'll say that as he gets even bigger on the screen. A little look down towards turn 2. That's off. goes then. Come on. He's still there, he is. Pilgrim's going to hold it through this next turn. It's got to be the ball again. So 17 minutes into race 2 here tonight. Pilgrim currently leading. Pilgrim. No Pills. So Mock the Weeks there, but Pilgrim's a little bit of wall riding. Slowed him down massively. Allow the Mock the Weeks to go through. Pilgrim back with the pressure from Dazzler and an Obi-Wan. Those two still working together as well to close the gaps on the drivers in front. Well, he bobbed into 5th then. Past Channel and Song. Daly and Manny bumper to bumper. And Daly making up a couple of positions. Possibly due to drivers coming into the pits. With that inside line, trying to carry the speed, gets next to Van Daly, but does just carry the speed through to turn 3. It's 8th for him then, Van Daly in 9th, Tyre Slayer 10th, Apache in 11th, Captain Pugwash 12th, Nick Vick in 13th, Campo just released from the pits there in 14th, fresh set of softs on board for him. Mocking Weeks then, out front full, just under a second, so no toe directly for Pilgrim behind. Say that just as Pilgrim gets that time down, a couple of thousandths, enough to get himself back into the slipstream of Mocking Weeks here. His tyres are a little bit worse off than Mockins. He's slowly bringing himself back towards him. Just got to be careful, Dazzler and Obi-Wan don't get a little bit too close without the noticing as well. Well, he won 5th then, Mulsanne 6th. Challenge 7. His front right screaming out to be changed. Probably going to see him at the end of this lap. In 8th. Same for Van Daly from right, screaming out to be changed. Probably going to come in at the end of this lap. Fresh softs on board for Tyre Slayer. Fresh tyres on for Apache. They don't look fresh, but he's had a set. Captain Pugwash has been in the pits as well. Lap 8. Nick Vick has been in. He's got a fresh set of mediums on. Campo we've just seen released from the pits. Fresh set of softs on for him. He is coming under pressure. Dazzler has dropped himself out of this fight. He's got to stick a new set of tyres on. Obi has stayed out as well, so Mockin still leads. Second. Pilgrim then chasing down the top spots. Currently holds between these two in the pits this lap. One's fallen off the fight a little bit with these two, 2.5 seconds down, his time will probably flown out. Okay, Pilgrim's coming in the pits this lap, Mocking Weeks stays out. The gap he's got now. He's still quite happy with his time, still doing the 1:11s. Hoping to get slightly higher towards the 12s, but a lot of those drivers coming in, that's going to leave a great big open space for Mocking Weeks. No threat from behind, just get those racing lines. 24 seconds back to Pilgrim. Oh no, sorry, to Tyre Slayer now. Pilgrim just found himself getting it all wrong. Finds himself a 3 second penalty. What a kick. Slayer into second, 24.2 seconds behind Mocking. What are we looking at? It's not 25 seconds, 15, 20 maybe. Weeks might be able to get in and out and even get back up to speed before these boys can pass them. I don't know. Set the tyres on. It's coming in now then. Let's see where the tyre slayer is. Oh, the tunnel. We're losing that 3-second penalty. Oh, look how slow he's running. Never quite worked out, does it? Taking on a little bit of fuel. I don't know whether he needs to take on more fuel. Yeah, probably needs to have a little bit of fuel. And it's Mocking Weeks just getting released then. He did take on that little bit of fuel. About in a second, but he's not carrying enough speed. That's why I might get past him here. Yes, carries the speed past him. Ooh, a couple of that old set of softs. That's not helping himself, dinking himself into the wall there, slowing down enough for Mocking Weeks to come back at him. As well. Obi. So just tyre slayer on the broken softs. Did you stop? Yes, you did. 13. Can you make those softs last another 7 minutes, 6.5 minutes? Oh, he's coming in the pits again by the looks of it. Yes, he is. That should release Dazzler into the lead then. Mocking Weeks is right behind him with a good toe down to start finish straight. And we're going to see him have a go into turn 3, which seems to be the usual spot. A little look at the inside through turn 1. Get the move done early enough to get yourself back on the racing line for turn 2 though. So might just hold out and wait to turn 3. Seems to be one of his favourite spots. Carries good speed through here every time. Or has a little look again then up towards turn 3. Not quite close enough again. That's still carrying good speed through there. Pilgrim bolting firmly onto the rear end of Mocking Weeks. Obi-Wan bolting firmly onto the rear end of Pilgrim here as well. Top 4 then. What a good battle to the end of the race. Obi-Wan in 5th. A bit lonely at the minute. Would like to close up on those drivers in front. Taking that wormhole. Son then in 6th. Nick Vick 7th. Chap in 8th. 9th, Daly in 10th. Ooh, 3 seconds penalty on the tyre slayer. Oh, I know what you've done. You've come in the pits and then come out of the pits across the line, haven't you? That's why you're getting 3 seconds penalty. That's why we saw Pilgrim with 3 seconds penalty as well. Yeah, they've changed the rules a little bit, so across the line, coming out of the pits before the line ends. Oh, that's a penalty. Apache in 12th. 13th for Captain Pugwash, 14th for Campo. To the front end, Mocking Weeks uses the toe down the start finish straight, gets himself back past Dazzler into first. 5 minutes left to try and fend off these 3 drivers behind. Speed Obi's carried out of here. To the inside through this final corner, but Pilgrim carries good speed through there. The NSX liking that high line. That's just starting to open up a little bit. Not so quick through there for Obi. You can see that NSX getting a little bit smaller. Still getting a toe, but it's falling back to those 3 at the minute. Should be able to close up in a couple of corners. We'll see. Mocking still leading, then Dazzler second, Pilgrim third, Rockboard with 4th place, Obi, big into the pits, very late on in the race. More time here, Obi. wetter on them, so they tend to just maybe to slide out wide a little bit. But this is working in Odie's favour. He is closing back up on Pilgrim. Here the GTR not quite as rapid as everything else along that final corner. So Lock-in leads then 0.5 of a second, 3 minutes left on the race time, and Pilgrim and Asler side by side through turn 1. Pilgrim gets himself through. Oh, nearly throws himself off circuit there. Dasler comes back at him using the slipstream, and that's a slight mistake from Pilgrim. Pilgrim makes that NSX as wide as he can. Let's just try and look around the outside here, turn 3. Again, this battle is just going to help Obi-Wan out. They have the battle, and Pilgrim starts going defensive in some of these corners. It's obviously going to slow them down. Oh, a little bit of rain coming down as well. Oh, you dirty, dirty rats. Oh, what? Oh, we could see cars left, right and centre all over the place now. 8 minutes, we're going to see 2 more laps here. It's absolutely teaming it down. So the warm softs are not going to like some of these high speed corners now. The speed that Pilgrim carries around the outside. Oh no, it's another sideways action for Pills. I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was contact. I've no idea. Someone's coming in the pits and dropping wet tyres on. That might be a little bit too... Oh, intermediates. Obi-Wan has opted to come in the pits, stick a set of inters on. He stays third as well. Got back out in front of Dazzler, who's gone for the inters as well. So I realise everybody was coming in the pits. Obi-Wan's gone for full wets here. Staying on the softs. Intermediates on for Song, intermediates on for Manny. Captain Pugwash still on the racing softs. Tyre Slayer on the intermediates. And Daly just coming in the pits for a fresh change of tyres. Apache doing the same thing. Campo, what's happening with Campo? Rolling around slowly. He's waiting for this race to finish, I don't know. I wanted to get his car wet. Leading, but has crashed. It's got damage front and rear. That is repairing itself now. But he's very, very tentative coming through these turns. Has still got another lap to do. Got drivers coming up behind him on those wets and inters. Oh, he's coming in the pits for the last lap. That's the win gone for him then. Take the race lead. Yeah. This will become the last lap. There we go. It's already last lap for some. Wilson crosses the line then. He takes 5th. After Weeks is going to come out. 5th. Oh, he stays 5th. What's that doing? Check the flag itself out as it came out. No. Wilson takes 6th then. Ice Champion's home in 7th. Tyre Slayer takes 8th. Manny comes home in at 9th. Captain Pugwash takes 10th. Lightning and everything. Apache take 11th. Maybe will take 12th. Over full lap down. Home in 13th. So back to the front then. Mocking Weeks. The pits, well, he didn't have to come in the pits for inters, but he did. Obi, that's how Welly Bob's come through. This last corner to go then. Left gifting the race to Obi-Wan there. Just able to get in the pits at exactly the right time. So I'm going to win then for Obi. Volleyball comes home in 2nd. Dazzler takes 3rd. Mocking Weeks does get a position. He does manage to get himself past Pilgrim. So Mocking Weeks comes home in 4th. Oh, and there's Pilgrim struggling to get that thing moving. placing softs on. A second penalty on board, but he'll stay 5th. Yeah, the option to stay out on the soft tyres in the wet, yeah, that's never going to be a good choice. There it is, Pilgrim taking that final 5th position there then. And that's it for tonight. Racing done and dusted. So just a 15-minute sprint race into 30-minute enduro. That's what the GT500 series is. There we go. Obi-Wan on the top spot then. Handed to him when that rain came down. But yeah, I can imagine. Well, I wasn't ready for that. I don't think anybody else was ready for that. But there you go. There you go. It just cost Mocky Weeks that win last couple of laps on the softs, not being able to get in as quickly as everybody else. Yeah, it cost him. But there it is, done and dusted. Round 6 done. So finals next week. Where did you say that was from? Tokyo East. Get rid of the random number generator. I don't need that anymore. Boop, bap, bap, oh, they raced Suzuka last week. Oh yeah. So it's finals next week, right? Yeah, Tokyo East. Yeah, there it is. Further up in the chat. Further up in the chat. I saw Suzuka and panicked. But no, there it is. Final round. The final round of this next week, again from Tokyo East. So come and stick around and watch that. We've still got the ring calf going on Saturday nights between 8 and 10-ish. Depending how I feel, really. So that's running Saturday nights. Feel free to get yourselves involved. It's usually a very busy lobby. It's only 2-lap races at Nordschleife. GR3 cars, bop on. That is it. No faffing around. They might change it with a bit of dark and a bit of rain and stuff like that, but it just seems to be a reasonably set lobby at the minute. But we are trying to push for a bit of difference in terms of the rain and night and stuff. Just, you know, change things up. But yeah, that's it from me tonight. Thursday League is off at the minute. That will be coming back middle of June. And at similar time for the next Sunday League, which will obviously run once this one's finished at the end of next week. And then we've got the GTTCC starting on the 6th of June. So yeah, come along. I'll be commentating on that one as well. So yeah, stick around. There's plenty of racing coming up. All starting middle of June. Just got to get this one out of the way. Final round of this one next week, and then the new league start beginning in the middle of June-ish. That's what we've got coming up. But that's it for tonight, people. No more racing for you lot. But yeah, I hope you like what you watched. If you have, you know what to do, people. Like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. But most of all, what I want you to do is tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.